What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning back in. If you saw my last video about cleaning old stuff which you purchased, you already know that I now am in the position of owning an original Ibook G3 Clamshell in the Blueberry edition. So today in this video I will get this machine up and running. So stay tuned. So guys, in my opinion, you are looking at one of the greatest designs Apple ever produced. This design was really revolutionary, and Apple never exceeded this product. The Ibook Clamshell was really advertised as an iMac to go, and it really is just that. So it's quite a revolutionary product. It was advertised with 6 hours of battery life, which even in today's standards is really huge. And yeah, it was a powerhouse for the day. But the really revolutionary thing of it was its design and its Wi-Fi capabilities. This really was the first laptop including Wi-Fi capabilities, which makes this really a mobile powerhouse and workstation. I got this example really cheap, but it was cheap for a reason. The seller did advertise it for 90 euros on eBay, and he says he advertised it as fully functional and completely working. 90 euros was quite fine by me, so I asked him to give me pictures of the machine running, and I really would advise you, if you buy stuff like that as fully functional, let the seller show you that it was functional. And in this time I had luck. The machine wasn't functional, and yeah, so that there are different possibilities why this is not functional, and we will go through this in this video. So yeah, the one thing is the system is not functional, and the other thing is the battery is not functionally. That is something that I want to look into, but not now. I want to look into that in a few weeks or months time, if I have the time to, because yeah, it really would be awesome to get this machine completely running as it was natively. So that is the reason why I use the power adapter. The system won't boot up without it. So let's have a look at the problem that the seller showed me. Okay guys, so let's get this machine running. Let's press the power button. We hear the bong, which is quite a good thing to hear. And we hear the hard drive clicking away. And when the display is heated up, you would also see quite nicely that we have a flashing question mark and a finder symbol right in the middle of the screen, right here. So there seems to be a problem with the operating system of this iBook. By the way guys, the entire rest of the system is really in immaculate condition. After cleaning everything, it really is one of the nicest examples I've seen in a long time. One little problem that this PC has is there is a little crack on the Apple symbol right here, but I haven't seen one example which doesn't have this problem. Another fact about this laptop, which is really nice, is the Apple symbol on the back cover of the laptop is complete. Most of them lose this little piece of the apple, the stem, or I don't know what you call it in English. Most of them lose them, and it's a pity they don't look as nice then. So we are we now know that we have a problem. There are two reasons for there could be two reasons for that. One reason would be that the hard drive is dead, which would be quite an interesting video to fix, because they are not that easy to fix. They are you have to disassemble the entire notebook to get to that. But I don't think that the hard drive is dead, because I can hear the hard drive humming and clicking. In my opinion, this laptop just doesn't have an operating system. So, the last operating system that this laptop will accept should be Panther. And so now what I want to do is I want to try to get Panther on the system. So I have my CDs. Let's open the disk drive. Let's insert disk number 1. Close it up. And let the disk spin up. And there we have an Apple logo, which is lovely. Let's have a look if the CD can be started, and then if we can have a look on the internal hard drive over disk utility. Maybe we are in luck and this hard drive just was completely erased. That really would be the easiest thing to do. but, and I will say that really, I am planning to do an SSD swap in this machine. But I want to use this laptop now for university work, because I forgot my main laptop at my fiance's house, and so it really would be nice to get this machine up and running and get it to university and do the university stuff with it. Maybe we can do that. Let's find out. So now we have, under the Apple logo, we have the spinning wheel, which means that the system is loading from the CD. Yeah, so those old G3 systems really are quite slow, and if you let the system run off a CD, it takes ages. It really takes ages. But what can you do? If we want to have a lovely running system, we need to get the system on there, so we need to be patient. On my word, the CD makes a lot of weird noises, but we have an install and preparing installation screen of OS 10.3 Panther, and we have a fully working mouse, which is lovely. It takes ages, but it works. So, first thing that I want to have a look into is disk utility. So let's open that. Oh my word, guys, those old hard drives really are really loud. But what should you do? They were like that back then, and so you can't change them. So now it's disk utility is gathering disk informations, and we should be seeing what we are up to. Oh guys, and that does look great. So let's have a look. Down here we have the CD with the OS 10 installer, and up here it says we have a 5.6 gigabyte Toshiba drive. And let's have a look at there it says it's Ibook HD, and if we are looking down here at the capacity and the availability, we can see that we have a capacity of 5.6 gigabytes, and the available space is 5.5 gigabytes. We have a number of 169 files on there. So let's have a look if we can verify the disk. Let's have a look what is happening here. was verified and it seems to be okay. Let's have a look at repair disk. And it's repaired as well. So we are looking fine. Let's do an reformat. So let's go into the disk, go to partition, so let's rename it Ibook Clamshell HD. We make it OS 10 extended. So now let's partition the hard drive. So yes, we want to partition it. Now it's creating the partition map. It's formatting the disk, and there we go. We are looking fine. So let's close out disk utility and go back into the installer. Let's choose German for our main language, because I live in Germany. It really is interesting how slow this machine is. I really hope that I can use this machine for just typing. So now we can continue again, continue another time, and accept the license. And now there we go. Now it says that I can install it onto the volume, and the Ibook Clamshell hard drive, which I did initialize, looks to be fine. So now it says that it will need 2.9 gigabytes of free space. We will have a look into the options of installation. Maybe we can pull this a little bit down. Let's continue. There we go. There we can have a look. So I won't need the printer drivers. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's install all of that. That looks fine. So, and let's install this. So I will be with you again when we are finished with this installation or something is happening. Okay guys, we seem to have a problem. It says now that while the installation process there was an error and we should retry it. I'm really not sure what that should mean, but let's retry it. Okay guys, we seem to have another problem, so the CD maybe have some problems as well, because we are now sitting in this loop and it won't do anything. So I will now cut down power. So I now cleaned up the disc. I will reinsert it and hopefully we will get away with that. So let's hopefully get the system back running. My plans are, I want to let the system check, the CD check run by. Maybe the CD is the problem, but we will see that. Let's just hope that we will get up and running again, and then we will have a look. So, okay guys, we are now back in the installer. So, German. So, now let's have a look if the CD is bad. Now it's doing the it looks over the installation disk and tries to search if it's bad or not. Let's just hope that it isn't, because then we can just retry it. If it is, this could be a little bit harder to do than I expected it to do. But yeah, we will see. Okay, there we go guys. Now we are talking. It says that there is a problem with the CD. So now I will have to look into getting other installation files for this system. One thing that I want to try is if I can get this thing up and running with my service drive. But I'm not sure if that is something that those old PCs can do.